And welcome y'all to another Saturday Night Vibes. Hey, tell you what, if you had a bad week, good vibes is going to turn it around, make it a great weekend. Welcome, Skull, my best co-host this side of the Mississippi. We got Lady Aquatica, all the way from Ontario, right? Yeah, I guessed right. Woo! Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And those watching the replay, much love to y'all. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you get something out of it. But please, come back when you can watch us live. You guys questions while we're talking. Let's go ahead and welcome everyone into the live stream. Those that are in the chat.
Want me to do that?
Scary Nona.
Oh.
The first one. Welcome, Sarah. What? Skull?
No, you're good. Just
Okay,
muttering to
right.
myself.
Hey, Lando. Welcome. Shark Fan. Welcome. Mike B. Hey, wait. Sam. The best mod this side of the Mississippi. He does a great job. Keep it up. Jimmy. Who's that young lady? That's Lady Aquatica. She's the best in the business of saltwater, y'all. We'll get to that in a bit.
Thank you. But no.
Yeah. We gotta ramp it up. Get everyone excited. MB Reeve, welcome. Hey, Melvin, welcome. Right on, MB. Saltwater in the house. Exactly. Sorry, y'all. I want to make it down to the bottom of the chat before we go any further. There we go. Okay. So, Aquatica, is this your first time on a live stream?
It is, yes. So
I tell you what, y'all.
technical glitches.
She's doing a good job already. She's just smoking everyone out of the park.
She made it through the
Okay.
backstage part, so that's a plus.
Right. Yee! So, how long have you been in the hobby?
Oh, I've been in the hobby for about 5 years.
5 years. And
In the
Did-
saltwater hobby. Yeah, I mean, obviously, as a kid, I started off with freshwater like any other kid out there.
right.
But yeah, when I was young, I did freshwater for many years. I honestly don't remember much about it, so I can't compete with you guys. But I think I stopped in my late teens, and then started back up with saltwater many years later. I was at a fish tanks store looking at getting a beta, and I ended up taking a look at the fresh saltwater section, and I just fell in love. So that was 5 years ago.
You went off the deep end from a beta to saltwater.
Wow.
Well, the beta wasn't for me. I was there getting a beta actually for my mom as a gift, and obviously she wouldn't have the time or energy for this, but she was enjoying her little beta at home.
Nice. I'm putting your link in the chat. For those who wondered. Hey,
Link.
mods, there you go. Share it out. Make sure everyone knows about Lady Aquatica. Subscribe to her. Give her some love. Give her the next mile marker. Let's go to 1,000. We can do it. Come on.
And some recommendations on content. I already got some nice recommendation from other people, what they want to hear, and I love hearing, putting together a list of what people are interested in getting videos from. So.
Awesome. And so far, hey, I'm going to the back. The videos I've seen that she's put out are phenomenal. I mean, it's enjoyable. I watch every one of them. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
And you comment on everyone, and then thank you for your support.
The
100%.
the filter videos are just crazy. How that's like in the basement.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I love it.
You guys don't have basements, right?
I'm in my basement.
Well, okay,
Oh,
Okay.
he doesn't have a basement, I think.
No.
I never thought about putting the filters down here and pumping it back up though the way that you did. The way that
Yeah.
you connected everything with, man.
I actually really love having my sump in the basement. I don't have to like crawl underneath my tank to do any maintenance. And I find when it was under the tank, I was almost neglecting it because I would have to open the doors and take a look at the condition of the filter socks or whatnot. But now I just go downstairs to feed my fish because I have more tanks in the basement. And I just quickly take a look at the filter floss, replace it, and we're done. So I find it's like it's at maintenance level and it's easily accessible and visible.
And
Obviously,
those who wondered,
I'll have to fix the floors when I move out, but that's fine.
That's why I moved to the basement, so I didn't have to fix my wood floors.
Right. Yeah, there you go, y'all. Go check out Lady Aquatica's channel. Subscribe, turn the bell on, that you don't miss any new content coming out. And go watch all the videos she's already put up on YouTube.
Thank
Do
you.
it.
Well, I hope
Hey, I'll tell you what, y'all.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Garcia Aquatics here. How's everybody doing? Vibes, congratulations on your membership. Hey, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Vibes, go ahead, become a member. You don't know what he might have backstage or anything like that he could put out. Hey, it's good to support and help him out. Come on, become a member. Skull, it's great seeing you. Guys, if you haven't seen Skull or Vibes or Lady Aquatica, check their videos out. Check them out. Subscribe to them. Come on, guys, you can do it. Don't worry about me. You know how Garcia Aquatics is. So, guys, it's another Vibe show. Let's get into this salty life. So, how you doing, Lady Aquatica?
I'm good. Where were you? We already did a little.
Oh. I just got the notification now, so I just said, let me just break the door down and come in and say hello to everybody. I'm that very special.
That's why I have a special button on my keyboard that says mute. Just for you, my brother.
Yeah.
Just for you.
He's awesome. Hey, there's someone I want to shout out in the chat. We won't miss it. This is no Guardian, Annette. My shirt I'm wearing tonight, I got it from her. Let's do it.
I was gonna do the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Nice shirt, Annette. Great shirt. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, maybe someday we'll have you up here as a guest. So
That'll be nice.
There you go.
That'll be nice to have her one day up here.
yeah, I think in the future it'll happen. I got to meet her in person. She's awesome. She rocks. Anyways,
Epic Brief, welcome. Aqua Zen, welcome. Jimmy P, oh well, they gave me the path to come in, so.
hey, Fishion, Yonda, welcome.
It could have been no, but they accepted my okay to come in. So, and yes, guys, come on, let's not forget to hit that like button, that share button, that subscribe button, and if you haven't become a member, go ahead and become a member because you never know what they got in the stories behind everything. So you always gotta hit that like button, that share button, and that notification bell to notify you when there's a video or when they're gonna go live. And if you see a little icon of becoming a member, go ahead, join. It's worth it.
Hey, thank you. Sam Skills, the best artist, y'all. For those that don't know, coming in, all the artwork back there is from him. He's giving me a stack of artwork to give out. Very beautiful.
I want that from Tulsa.
Oh, I know you do. But Vibes already got it, so we're good. Thanks, Jimmy. You subbed to Lady, and I'll watch. Awesome. Yeah, hey, Jimmy, I don't have a chance. I agree with you on that. She's much cuter than me. I agree.
Hey, Jimmy, by the way, you shouldn't be in the chat right now. You should be going outside and cut the grass like you always say. cut the grass. So go ahead and go cut the grass. And Fishion, thank you for doing that. But we got to stay in touch. Fishion, email me. You already know my email. GarciaAquatics@gmail.com. Email me, and we got to talk, my brother.
Keystone Clash in the house. Welcome. Craig, how you doing, bro? Hey, isn't it morning over there?
Where?
Was it Australia?
Australia.
Craig.
Yeah, it should be daytime now.
Right. AGZ, Aqua Garden Zen, welcome. Sorry, y'all. Tonight, I want to make sure I stay with the chat because I know how it feels to be in the chat on a live stream and get behind, and the questions kind of go out the window.
We'll yell at you. We're watching it.
Okay. Vibes was $1 in person. One of the highlights of the people I met at the Clash the first time this year. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Annette.
Annette, I'm sorry if I was not the great person to meet at the Clash, but you know how Garcia Aquatics is. And any moderators, if you can you please drop Lady Aquatica's link, because there's some people here in the chat that's asking about it because they want to go ahead and subscribe. That's what I like. Let's show the support and let's show the love. Let's keep on doing this.
Alrighty. Back at it.
Sorry if I'm doing this to you, Vibes, but I'm just trying to help you out a little. You know how Garcia is.
Very good. You rock. Keep it up. What's your favorite fish?
My favorite fish. Oh my god. Honestly, I like most of my fish pretty equally. If I had to pick one, it would probably be a chocolate mimic tang. It's probably not something everyone is familiar with. I would say I learned about that fish later on in my reefing career. I have 2 of them right now, so I would probably say I like them quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
They grow into beautiful, beautiful fish as adults. So,
what size of a fish as an adult?
I mean, they say in the wild a full-grown adult can get up to 8 inches for most tanks. So that's why we have very big tanks with very little fish in them, because they grow to be very big and they're pretty aggressive. So.
What saltwater snails does Lady Aquatica have?
I don't have too many snails. I have trochus snails and a strawberry conch snail. That's really it. I haven't been able to maintain more than that. They tend to die on me. I probably don't have enough food to keep them alive. But my strawberry conch actually recently spawned, and I have all these like little baby snails running around my sump right now. So that's
nice.
I keep wondering if I'm gonna hurt them, but I don't think so. They've got pretty decent sized shells.
Right. So how many aquariums do you have right now?
I have 3 aquariums, but 2 systems, because I plumbed the frag tank to the main, and then I have another aquarium that's kind of just like a QT, but not really, more of an observation temporary tank situation. In Ontario, we're not allowed to like medicate our fish or anything, so it's not like I can get any meds like copper or anything like that. So I just put fish or corals in there, temporarily observe them for a couple months before I can feel confident to put them in anything.
Right. So do you know how many gallons of water you have in all?
Between the 3 tanks, 250.
Nice.
Probably more with myself. 270, probably. Yeah, because this is 150. It's 4 feet wide, 3 feet deep, 2 feet tall. So that's 150. And the sump downstairs is 30. The frag tank is 30, and then the QT tank. Frag tank is 50, and the QT tank is 50.
Nice. DJ Guppy Fish, welcome.
How you doing, DJ Guppy? And Tommy.
Tommy, welcome.
Tommy Four Fingers, how you doing?
Yeah. What got you into the hobby? If I might ask.
Sorry guys, my cat's trying to get into the frame.
The cat
That's
wants to say
awesome.
hi to
I like
everybody.
it.
The cat wants to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
He's been featured on one video, guys. So this is him.
Aww. I don't want to be on the camera. Get me off.
Troublemaker. What was I going to say? What was your question? Actually?
What got you into the hobby?
Oh, what got me into it? Well, as I said, I was shopping for a beta fish for someone else, and my eye caught the saltwater section, mostly the fish. It started off with the fish, I would say, and I was fascinated by the colors and the patterns that you can find on saltwater fish. And I mean, obviously, the corals were next. I started off by going to a friend of mine, a coworker actually, who was heavy into freshwater. He was doing freshwater for 20 years and had multiple tanks. And I went up to him and I'm like, all right, I'm thinking of starting a saltwater tank, like a small saltwater tank. And he was like, no, don't do it. He was like, it's expensive. And I was like, it can't be that difficult. But I'm glad he warned me. So I spent like the next 3 months just going on YouTube and researching like a crazy person, looking at videos after videos to learn the ecosystem and everything. And I think, after about the 3-month mark, I was like, okay, it's time for me to go try it out with a small nano tank. So I went and bought like a 13-gallon all-in-one. And for me at that time, that setup was expensive, and he was right when it was expensive, but it's nothing like it is today. And I don't know, I fell in love with it. 3 months went by, I didn't say anything to him, and I was like, let's make sure things stay alive before I let him know. And 3 months later, everything was doing great, things were growing, and I was like, oh, by the way, I got a tank a few months ago. It's like, you're crazy. It's just been expanding ever since then, and it's been more and more costly, but it's worth it for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the chat one more time. People coming in. Welcome back, Might Be. Good to see you. Crown to a Half Moon. How you doing, bro? Welcome. Mark Stilson. Good morning. Good morning. Steve, welcome. Hey, Trash Cat. How you doing? Renee, good to see you. Yeah, hey.
Come on.
I'll put that there. I'm going to talk about it maybe later if you have time, but back at it. Dee Dee! I met her in person for the first time ever at the Clash. She's awesome.
Ted, when I met her in person, she walks right by me, and I told her, are you going to walk right by Garcia Aquatics? You're going to say hello? And she did that 360 real quick. She said, Garcia! And she was on a mission, though. But when she was, I could tell that she was on a mission, but it was just too funny. I saw her walk right by me. Like, oh, she's going to walk by now and say hello to Garcia Aquatics? It was too funny.
What is one thing, if you could change in the hobby, what would it be?
I mean, I don't think I can change anything. But what I wish was different, I guess the cost of the equipment is a little insane. I mean, I understand the fish and corals being expensive. They're animals, right? They're creatures, right? We spend a decent amount of money on animals, but the equipment can be far more expensive than I think it needs to be. So that's probably what I would like to be different. It puts a limit on what people can purchase, right? It really limits people getting into the hobby, I feel.
Mm-hmm. So what channels do you recommend for beginners to watch?
Channels? Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, BRS TV is great for beginners. I don't know if you've probably watched that. Tidal Gardens, they're
Mhm.
still active as well.
Right.
They're very, very good. So those would be like the two active ones that have lots of great content. There's obviously some great guys who used to be on YouTube, but they've stopped posting for a while now. I used to watch there's at least 5 channels I used to watch that they're no longer posting, but the content's still up there. Aaron's Aquarium and Rico's
Yeah.
Eat Sleep Brief. I really liked his content,
Mm-hmm.
which is very calming. But yeah, they're just not on anymore. So I would say BRS TV and Tidal Gardens is my number one and number 2.
Okay.
I can't say because I'm still stuck back with the Julian Sprung Charles Delbeck age in the books. I still have the books.
You can
I just like, who the hell's that?
Yeah, I saw it. Have you met a Dream State Living yet?
Yep.
She's a young lady down in Florida. I think down by the Keys, I think. And she's into saltwater.
She
She
just had an event. What was that event?
Yeah,
She just put on an event.
right.
Skellyfest.
Yeah, Skyfest down in Florida.
Skellyfest.
Oh,
Dream State Living.
Dream State.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Her name is Bianca.
Bianca. There you go.
I had her up as a guest a couple months ago. She's awesome.
I hear some people are recommending Reef Dudes. He's got a great channel too. He's one of the only, I think, Canadian YouTubers that are pretty popular that I watch.
Okay.
Yeah. There aren't many, Canadian YouTubers. One of the guys on Instagram pointed that out to me.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel is a great way for the hobbyists to be sustainable, or your view on conservation of the wildlife in our hobby?
I mean, we have a lot of sustainability that's been developing over the last few years, especially with like the ban of yellow tangs in Hawaii during COVID. We now have Bio that's offering captive bred, and I mean, from what I hear, it took them 10 years to figure that out. So good on them. But we have, it's been increasing, and I know it's a difficult topic because, you've got coral reefs that are dying in the ocean, and in a sense, we're taking them out of the ocean. So we could be causing some more problems. But at the same time, I think this hobby is allowing us to educate more and more people on how to keep these corals alive long term. And maybe we can work on restoring those reefs better because of the knowledge that we learned through the hobby, right? Without the interest in the hobby, I don't think you would have the level of science that's being learned in order to restore these reefs and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. It's aquaculture. I mean, they're breeding clowns, breeding tangs, breeding angels. And you're doing the same thing with your frags. Every time you sell a frag, that's one that doesn't come out of the ocean.
That's the goal. Yeah.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
MB Reef, I see that you want me to get into a saltwater tank. Guys, just gotta give me time because Garcia been shopping around, talking to the right people, and yes, Garcia Aquatics is gonna get a saltwater tank, but I don't know when, but you'll be there to see it when I put out the video. And my first fish that I'm putting in that saltwater tank is my saltwater betta, because I really love the way it looks.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Garcia. They are beautiful. Skills, nature artists. Hey, Sam, I've been at saltwater aquarium since 1990. Yeah, you have been. He is awesome. Skills is the artist, by the way, y'all, of all these paintings you see in my house.
Nice. Sure, he's got lots.
Robert. What?
I said I'm sure he's got lots of knowledge since 1990s. The hobby has grown quite a bit.
Yeah. Where's the peach cobbler? Hey, Robert, we had that last night. Okay, back at. What's something that you would tell a beginner that's getting into the saltwater hobby?
I mean, majority of people will start off with the fact that it's time consuming and expensive, but I think that is a little scary to tell a beginner. I think when you start off small, and your expectations and your cost of investment and time into the hobby will be smaller. So start off small, and then if you love it, your passion will take you where you need to go. You'll expand if you want to expand. Otherwise, you'll stay where you need to stay. I mean, when it comes to equipment, I would say number one thing that I would recommend a beginner to look into, obviously not with like a nano tank, but like a medium-sized tank, is a doser. After obviously your basic protein skimmer, I would recommend a doser. I found great success with the doser because it just stabilizes your aquarium to match their conditions in the wild versus having constant like fluctuations up and down between water changes. So that's one thing that I felt was a major benefit to the growth of my corals and the health of the corals.
Mm-hmm.
To start off a tank like a 40-gallon, using a 40-gallon breeder, and how long should the water should be ready to be to put any fishes in?
Cycling. Okay. Well, cycling will vary. From my experience, I've cycled 4 tanks. I'm 6 to 8 weeks minimum for just the rocks to sit there with bacteria and ammonia. So just to get the bacteria going, I would say 6 to 8 weeks. You have to test the water before you put any fish. Make sure that there's no nitrates or nitrites, and that's when it's going to tell you when it's actually ready for you to put the fish in there. The tank doesn't get full maturity until a year old, I would say. So between that, the first 3 months are probably the hardest, and then between the third month and the 1 year mark is what we call the ugly stage. So you're going to deal with algae and weird stuff going on until things stabilize. But my tank's finally a year and a half old, so I'm happy to be for that 1 year mark. Things are a lot more stable now.
I've been mostly
Awesome.
I've been mostly into the fresh water, and I mean, with the fresh water, I used to put my my prime stability. Just within 3 days, I could already put the fishes in and everything like that. But for salt water, I see that you have to take more time for it to be more established.
For sure.
And that's going to be a challenge for me. And I'm thinking about doing it. And everybody been asking me to go ahead and do it. So I got an empty 40-gallon breeder that I'm just going to go ahead and get the rocks and put them in there with the salt water. And what's the best filtration? A good sump, or I could use a canister?
Oh man, I've tried a canister filter. I can't do it. You gotta like open up the canister filter. I know it's very common in freshwater, so maybe you guys will debate me on this, but I'm having to open up the canister filter like every couple of days to replace that filter socks is a nightmare. You have to pull off all your plumbing, and the filter socks do get like full very quickly. At least in our hobby, mine gets full every day. Every second day I have to change it. Otherwise, it's overflowing.
The other thing about a canister is you don't get the oxygen exchange, so you don't get your ORP, which a saltwater tank needs.
You should get a protein skimmer, and it's harder to put that in with a canister setup.
Put it in a sump.
Building up a nice sump and put in a nice skimmer in the sump.
Yeah, a lot of people actually use a 40-gallon breeder as the sump. Like you can do a DIY 40-gallon breeder sump. A lot of people do that.
How about this? Putting starting off as a saltwater tank as a 40-gallon breeder, and then in the bottom is a 40-gallon breeder, and turning that into a sump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh. Good to see you. Hey, thanks for the live stream earlier. You did good. Keep it up. Great seeing you in person at the Clash. Okay. Moving on, y'all. Who is your biggest influencer in the hobby?
Probably the channels that we've already mentioned.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. What is one thing about you that people would not guess about you?
Well, if I hadn't said it already, they probably wouldn't guess that I'm Canadian. What else? I don't know. Nothing too personal. I can't share that on the live stream.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Let's
you
go
planning-
with this. I'm left-handed. There. No one will know that.
There you go. That's awesome. Are you planning on attending any more conventions this year or in the next year?
Yeah, actually, I just went to the Reefapalooza Texas one or 2 weeks ago, and I was hoping to
in Dallas.
Yeah. I was hoping to get to the Orlando one that's coming up in April next year. So
I guess I'm gonna have to ask for your confession. For my apology. I didn't make it out to the Dallas one. I'm sorry.
I drove way further than you. You have 3-hour drive.
I'm sorry. Hey, eventually I wasn't planning to. And I found that you were going. I said, maybe I could go after all. But I had that day really scheduled out for other stuff. So.
Yeah, sure.
I did.
No comment. I'm staying out of this one. I gotta behave.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I would have been happy to meet you in person, but it's okay. It'll happen.
Next time.
Yeah, you said you're going to the what was it? The one in Coachella, I think it was.
Yeah.
The one in December, right?
Daytona. Yeah.
That's a mix of freshwater and saltwater?
Yeah.
The Reefapalooza is just salt.
Right.
Is
There you go.
it predominantly freshwater at the Daytona? No?
No.
It's probably 50-50
Okay.
Yeah.
from what I've seen, about 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot there's more saltwater people in Florida
Yeah.
than fresh.
Yeah, for sure. There's Worldwide Corals that has huge influence in that area, and then Top Shelf Aquatics. They're really big farms, so I'm sure they have lots of business from.
Yeah, I saw there was a nice, beautiful coral, and I'm looking at it, and then when I look in the bottom, that's where I saw the price. I don't know, it's $10,000.
Holy shit!
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, that's as bad as
who knows how
Aquashella.
long? How many
Right.
years did it take to get that big?
How big was it?
It was about like that big.
Wow, that's pretty big. Yeah. I mean, I have a coral at the back, at the far back. I don't know if I'll be able to show it, but it's about this big.
What is it?
It's an elegance coral.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I have to just hide it at the back. There's no other place for it. He's so big.
For some
That's
reason,
another thing.
I don't remember seeing it on a video.
Should I get up and point it out?
Is it hard?
Well, my lights are turning down, so it's hard to see. It's like right at the back. Right, right there.
Yeah, it's just peeking over the top.
Yeah.
I see that. That is awesome.
Maybe we could see it from here. It's closing up right now because the lights are gonna shut off by actually in the next 15 minutes. The lights are coming down. Oh,
Oh, so it's going to be kind of ghosty, huh?
sorry.
It's going to be kind of ghosty. You said lights will shut off.
They're all falling asleep right now. The lights are shutting off, and because it's almost 11 here, so the lights should off by 11.
So that means you're in the Eastern time zone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel kind of dumb, but where's Ontario at? I'm not. Yeah, see, she's laughing.
Oh, Canada.
Okay, so just
Canada.
think about Texas. Just go all the way up, but just move slightly over, like one state over.
Okay.
It's just north of Florida is what I would describe.
Okay. All right.
We're very close to the border too. Like I'm only about an hour and a half from the Buffalo border.
Okay. Nice. So, what did you think about Reeferpalooza? Especially since I haven't been there to one yet. What kind of beginner like me is what's going to one?
Leave your wallet in the car.
Or be a Canadian who's not allowed to purchase anything other than soft corals. So
Fair enough.
because of the CITES endangered corals, I'm not allowed to bring back anything. So my intention was to have an experience more than a shopping spree, and met lots of great people, great vendors, and everyone felt kind of like friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
There was raffles every day, well, both days, and they had like 100 different raffles, which I've never seen before. I'm actually going to a show tomorrow that's in my neighborhood. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like 20 raffle buckets, nothing like Reeferpalooza.
Right.
No big, maybe 20 vendors. It's going to be small, but I always get the best deals on those days. So can't wait. That's going to be my tomorrow.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I was excited to see that you won 2 great items. That was awesome.
I won 3 items, but yeah, two pretty good ones.
But for your first time in Dallas, Reeferpalooza, that's pretty good.
Yeah. They had like at least I would say 40, 50 vendors. It's hard for me to give you an accurate number, but 40 or so vendors. And I hear it's one of the smaller Reeferpalooza shows though. So if you want to go to the other ones, they get really enormous.
Is there a fish that you haven't added to your tank yet?
A fish that I haven't added to the tank yet that I want to?
The Holy Grail. Holy Grail.
Not really. There are fish that I want, but I know that they're going to be really challenging, and that's the reason why I've avoided getting them. So, like, I love coppermine butterflies, but they are so finicky. I've already had 2 of them die on me in the previous tanks, and I know I would need to feed the tank a lot more than I want to feed the tank, and it would end up polluting the water. So I'm like, okay, no. I've wanted an Achilles tang, but they're very expensive and also finicky. So I'm like, I'm okay with not having it for that reason.
Right.
I don't know. I am predominantly into the corals now versus the fish. So, a lot of people will start off with the fish and end up being obsessed with the corals. So that's where I'm at now.
Geek Boy, welcome. MNC, welcome. All right, y'all. Hey, Scott, what time is it?
It's time for a commercial.
All right, let's do it, y'all. Y'all asked for it. Y'all supported the channel this far. I think I deserve a little commercial of my own, hey?
What?
I usually don't do this, but hey, let's do it. If you're a member of Vibes Aquatics and meet me in person at Aquashella in Daytona, I got a magnet for you. You can choose when you want.
I didn't get one.
You have to be a member of the channel, y'all. It's not for subscribers. This is a member. Since YouTube said that I could go membership now, might as well. And on the back of the one, it shows a Fish Fam link and my channel as well. These are specifically for members only. These are handmade magnets. The wooden, very cool. So yeah, come on by, say hi to me, Aquashella, and if you're a member, I got one for you.
Don't forget to hit that join button. Just hit that join button and become a member. Let's support him. He supports everybody, so we should support him too. Let's do it. Let's go. Sorry.
And yeah, you're good. If you want to find how to join, go to the community tab on my channel. You'll see. Hey, I'm gonna check it right now. That way, I tell you accurately what's going on. Hey, I'm new to all this whole thing. It's kind of weird.
It's just simple. Just at Vibes Aquatics. Just go to his channel. As soon as you see his link and everything, right in the bottom, any video, you're gonna see this blue little box right there that it says join. Just click on it and join. There's gonna be other contents that who knows, he might not put it out for everybody to see, or it's just gonna be backstage, private ones for only members. So just hit that join button and become a member, for you can see all those exciting videos that he might be doing that he don't want to put out in the regular YouTube. It's just gonna be for the members. So don't forget, let's go.
Actually, since you mentioned it, Garcia, there are videos and shorts already out for members only. There's content out already there.
Jason?
Aquashella Daytona, y'all! It's coming to in November 4th and 5th. If you haven't got your tickets yet, they might sell out. So get them before they are.
When is Aquashella?
Aquashella is the world's biggest fish convention. It's saltwater, freshwater, ponds, terrariums, paladerms. If you want to meet your fellow fish tuber, you want to meet your favorite channel tuber. I mean, they're all there. Big channels, small channels, everybody. Garcia's going to be there, for those that wondered.
Who's Garcia?
Exactly. The quiet gentleman on the panel, y'all.
The confused YouTuber.
Who's going to go to the other one in Houston?
What's in Houston?
The Aquatic Expo.
When's this?
December. Says it's going to be the largest fish show in the United States.
Nice.
I'm telling where your Planet Tanks has to go so he can tell me.
Exactly.
He has no excuse. He lives there.
He's right. He's local.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, welcome, Paul. Renee,
Can't think of what it's called. What is it called?
I'm not even sure. Do any of y'all on panel have any commercials for us?
Well, if you're in Florida, next week, the 28th and the 29th, Gold Coast Aquarium Society, that's also called Aqua Expo, they're going to be down in Coral Springs. If you're in Florida, come on down. Guess what? Garcia Aquatics is going to be there. And the Garden of Eden is going to be there. Wild Fish Tank Ryan is going to be there. Consolidated Fish Farm is going to be there. Neighborhood Fish Farm might be there. I'm trying to convince them, even though it's next weekend, But come out, hang out with us, and they're gonna have this time. They're gonna have three rooms. Last time they only had one room, so now they're having 3 rooms. So there's gonna be more vendors and more other people that's gonna be selling stuff and everything. Come out. You don't want to miss it. You really will have fun. You will. And guys, yes, Garcia Juarez is going to be there and Daytona. Can't wait to see anybody over there.
Nice. How about you, Lady Aquatica? You got any commercials for us?
No, but I'm reading all the comments, so I wanted to address some things here.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm behind the chat, but we'll get to that. Righty. Hey, before we go any further, y'all, let's go ahead and read the comments quick, and then we'll be back at it, because we don't want anyone to be missed.
Gales is asking for about Lady Aquatica. Yes, she's from Ontario, Canada. That's for you, Scales. And Scales, I can't believe you're not going to be down there at the Aqua Expo, but it would be nice if you would have been there. But it's okay. I know you're a very busy person.
Canada.
Jason. See? Hey, a good question, Lando. Yes. We'll do a little vibe check. Since this is Saturday Night Vibes, we gotta keep it in rhythm because the viewers will not expect it. So let's stay with it.
Yes, Gales. I said Canada. Canada. Oh,
what questions?
Canada.
Okay, y'all. If you have questions for us, put at Vibe Aquatic in front of it because I don't want to miss it. But we shortened time, so let's move on.
Or at Garcia. Any questions?
Yeah. Or at Lady Aquatica.
You got to put it Skull because I know how to read.
Or at Skull Aquatics, y'all. And he kept all of them.
At Skull.
Anyways.
You have to put at least 6 L's so he can see it. At Skull.
So,
not that old yet.
What time is it now?
Time for the vibe check.
Let's change up the background a little bit, y'all.
Yeah.
There we go. Some pink flowers in the background.
That's not what we see, bro.
What do you see?
Some waves in some lake somewhere.
Yeah. This is some waves and the ocean, actually over by Daytona, for those who wondered. Anyways, for those coming in, this is the vibe check. We're gonna get it done. Anyways, it's gonna be a simple, fun, little type of questions that it's easy for anyone to answer. But tonight it's gonna be for Lady Aquatica. It's gonna be good. If you do have questions, put in the chat and we'll get to it. Okay, good luck. Let's go. Vibe check.
Before we start, Skills has a question for Lady. You ever deal with zoo?
So nudibranchs. Not that I'm aware of, but I am dealing with some situation with one of my zoas, and it's got to be my most expensive zoa. That's $250. It was a gift for me. Every time it grows, some form of pest eats a couple polyps, and then it grows back. And today I had to dip it again because some pest is eating a couple more polyps. I'm like, why are you picking the most expensive coral to eat? But not that I'm aware of, no. But that's really, really sad when you have pests eating these animals. So,
and also Emby Reef wants to know what's your favorite coral and what's your favorite fish.
I mean, I really like Gani, so Gonioporas. This is another cat, guys. So this is Tequila.
Tequila.
Tequila!
No, but you can't have no tequila.
What?
So yeah, I really like Gonioporas and Cyphastreas right now. So the whole family of them.
Okay. Let's go ahead to the vibe check since we only got a couple minutes left.
And my lights
Let's do it.
so
All right. YouTube or Instagram?
these questions are for me, right?
Yeah.
YouTube for education.
Okay. So Instagram would be more for entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. You already answered this question, but a saltwater fish or coral?
Or what? What was the other one?
Reef.
Oh,
Saltwater fish or corals.
yeah. I mean, I love my fish. They're entertaining, but I would say the corals are more my number one.
Acrylic tank or glass?
Definitely glass. I've scratched this multiple times. I can't imagine what it would look like if I had an acrylic tank. You wouldn't be able to see through it. And I don't even have sand. I have no idea how I managed to scratch this glass. I have like
Wow.
a scratch that's like from here all the way to the end. I was like, how did that happen? That was very sad.
Nice. Someday I want to see that in a video. I want to see that.
Oh, algae grows in it too. Oh, and I took a chunk
Okay.
out of the top of the tank the other day, so like a chunk missing right there.
Nice. I like it. She's telling us all the dirty stuff. This is awesome. Let's keep it up. Okay. Since normally we talk about food, let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. McDonald's or Burger King?
I'm gonna have to say McDonald's just because I've worked with them for the last 9 years.
See, that's something that I would not guess that. That's awesome.
So my company supplies the design, development, and content on the interior and drive-through menu boards. So in Canada, and actually, we're working on the States.
Nice. Can't wait. Cake or pie?
Depends on the cake and the pie. I would probably say cake.
Chocolate cake or vanilla cake?
Can I go with marble?
Sure. I like it. Out of the box. That's awesome. Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Frozen yogurt.
Flavor of frozen yogurt?
Just like a mango or something like that.
Hey,
I mean,
I like it.
I still eat a lot of ice cream. I like mint chocolate chip. I know that's a debatable topic. You either like or not, or you don't like mint and chocolate together. But I'm a mint chocolate chip person.
Good. Favorite
Vibes,
brand of ice cream?
hey, Vibes, Skills has a question there.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
I see a few.
Yeah.
Shall I answer them?
Do you like all the new macroalgae aquascapes?
Macroalgae aquascapes are really nice. They're very unique. They're obviously more. Yeah, they're sparse. They're not very common. But yeah, I do like them. I can't keep any algae in my tank. Can we?
Hey, Petsonics! Welcome.
That would be like, yeah. Some people set up like full macroalgae tanks, like no corals or very few corals, and they just have like algae, all these different colors of algae growing, which could look quite nice.
In and Out. Is there any in Canada?
I don't even know what that is. In and Out? Is that
It's-
a store?
In and
It's
out
a
burger.
burger.
Burger joint.
The burger joint, maybe. Yeah. The Google will know.
Nice. So y'all have Google up there too?
Wow.
Vibes, be nice.
We also have electricity too.
No way. I like it. I like it. Is cheesecake a pie?
No, cheesecake is. I guess so. I'm not into cheesecakes. I can't answer that one very well.
Right. Harlequin shrimp or sexy shrimp?
Sexy. They're really cute.
Mm-hmm. Cottage cheese with pineapple?
Oh my god.
I like cottage cheese with blueberries. That's really good. But I've never tried it with pineapple.
Should pineapple be on pizza?
I'm gonna say
No.
yes.
Yay! Yay!
I know. Again, a debatable topic. But I've learned to love it on pizza.
Skull.
We've got some
Oh,
shaking.
skull. Skull. Why,
Oh.
skull? Why?
I don't know, brother.
Ah!
When I was in high school, they brought pineapple pizza on the track team bus, and everybody threw the pineapple out the window and ate the pizza.
Fair enough.
You know,
Yeah,
Not a fan.
that's cool.
I don't got nothing against it, but I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
I'll
Continue with your vibes. Check.
Okay.
Be back.
I'll be eating pizza with Berto with the, what do you call it? The meat lovers with all the meat on it.
Have you met Jonathan Butkus from Owasso? He'd be an Owasso ambassador. He started specializing in allergy tanks. He's been having the tanks at Aquashella set up. They're phenomenal. That's kind of cool.
Only one I've seen is that Bahama Llama. Have you seen him?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a lot of the people in the chat like the pineapple on pizza. You're outnumbered here.
That's
People
fine.
who don't like pineapple pizza haven't
Oh.
tried it.
I've tried it. I don't like pineapple on anything.
Fair enough. Should cottage cheese be a main course, a side, or not at all?
Can you repeat that?
Should cottage cheese be
Yes.
a main course, a side, or not at all?
I like cottage cheese, but it's definitely not a main.
Yay! I knew she was awesome. She's hitting all the good notes. Vinotsky, welcome. Okay. Chicken or beef?
Beef.
Beef is like more of a specialized, like when you say beef, I'm thinking like a steak, right? Like obviously I'm not having that every day. I love a good steak for sure. I'm just thinking more frequently I eat chicken, but if I had to pick, yeah, let's go with a good steak. Let's go with a good steak. I was just talking that through.
Nice. What's your favorite fish to eat?
Ooh, I don't eat seafood.
Okay. All right. In that case, the next question isn't going to work then. Okay.
Yeah,
Moving on.
I've never eaten seafood even as a kid. I
Okay.
don't like it, and now I have
That's
an
good.
excuse.
That's good.
I have an excuse, so I don't have to.
All right. Fried chicken or grilled chicken?
Fried.
Right. Sweet tea or unsweet?
What's sweet tea? Like tea with sugar in it?
Yeah, Southern style.
Okay, that's not something we do here. No. Tea is, well, for me, black.
Okay.
I've heard of
Coffee.
people putting milk in their tea. I actually never knew people put sugar in it.
Yeah, here I'm from Texas, by the way. Down here, we drink it sweet tea. You put two cups of sugar per gallon of water.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of like almost like syrup for your pancakes. Mm. There's a question for you.
Last time I had poutine, last Saturday, I think. I eat it pretty regularly.
Okay, nice. Milk tea is very good. I've had it hot. I have not had it cold yet. I've had it hot. Coffee, black, or milk, cream and sugar in it.
I don't drink coffee.
Okay, all right. This is awesome though. Texas or Carolina brisket?
Okay, those are two different types of biscuits. Well, I haven't tried them, so I can't tell you. So
Oh.
when we were driving down to Texas, we stopped by Nashville, and I tried it in Nashville, but that's, I think, the only place I tried biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Briskets. Thank you.
There you go. Hey, you're good. You're good. Hey, it took me for ages to say it right. I still don't say it right.
It's not something we have here.
So, what would you say is the most popular food in your area? Something that you would say that is from y'all, you know,
It's from what? Sorry?
from
Y'all.
Ontario.
From Ontario.
Y'all.
So, hey, I'm a Texan. This is interesting.
We've got a lot of diversity of food here, so you can get anything. Canadian or maple syrup.
Canadians eat maple syrup.
Yeah. Actually, I noticed you guys call it hot syrup, I think. Is that
Yeah.
accurate? Yeah.
But it's different than maple syrup.
It's fake and sugar based. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Well, I don't
So
eat
what?
much of maple syrup.
So what would you recommend that someone that's not from Ontario has to try whenever they visit Ontario?
Food wise.
Yeah,
Is this
food
becoming
or drink.
is this a food channel now?
It could be.
This is the vibe check.
Food. I don't know, man. I'm not a big foodie.
Okay, all right. Since she doesn't like the food, let's move on.
I like food. I do. It's just you guys have the keg. Is that something you have?
What?
I'm assuming you don't, because that doesn't ring a bell. The keg. It's a steakhouse for us.
Okay,
All right. So there. That's what I would recommend. Go to the keg.
awesome. I knew something. That's awesome. Okay.
This is an aquarium discussion.
Yes, Sam. Yeah. Okay. Plane, train, or car?
Car.
Beachfront or mountaintop?
Beach.
Cabin in the woods or cabin on the beach?
Beach.
Boots or flips?
I'm assuming flips are like flip flops.
Yeah.
Boots.
Cowboy boots or farm boots?
Neither.
They gotta be Uggs or something. Vibes. Come on.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Or pretty woman
I'm-
boots.
Oh, hey, we have pretty women boots, cowboy boots here in Texas. Of all the colors, styles, shapes, designs.
Yeah, we saw some really nice cowboy boots in Nashville. The workmanship is amazing. It's definitely out of my price range for something I'm not going to be wearing very frequently.
Would you rather feed your fish chicken or steak?
Feed my fish?
Yeah.
I have no idea how to answer that. Let's go. Then it's probably cheaper.
Okay. How about, would you feed your fish pineapple or maple syrup?
Let's go with pineapple. At
All
least
right.
it's fruit and not pure sugar.
Cover boots or uncomfortable hiking footwear. All right. Okay. I think y'all spoken. Have you ever went out collecting in the wild?
Have I gone out collecting in the wild?
Yeah.
Collect-
Local or overseas or whatever.
Collecting what?
Fish,
Fish. Plants.
plants, substrates, rock, you name it.
Shells? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've brought back some sand, but that's about it. No fish. No corals. None of that.
Mm-hmm.
Livestock.
What fish does Lady Aquatica keep? Are you able to tell us all the fish that you keep?
Okay, let's see what I can remember. I have quite a few tangs. So I have Dory, the hippo tang, blue hippo tang. I have a yellow tang, which I call Boss Lady, because she's the biggest one in the tang. I have my chocolate mimic. I have a yellow eye bristletooth. Oh, I have a purple tang as well. I think that should cover all of my tangs. I have two wrasses, Molinaris. They're good at pest control. Most of them do something, right? The tangs eat a lot of the algae. They're really good at keeping the algae off the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
The wrasses are good at pest control, but they like to jump out of the tank, so you have to have a lid. And I have two blennies. I have a Midas blenny, which is very bright orange color. Always looks like he's smiling. I love that guy.
Right.
Bright blue eyes. And I have a tailspot blenny who's really, really tiny. I barely ever see him, but he's also really good at eating algae and getting into the areas that the tangs can get into because he's so tiny. And he has like a massive belly because he's eating so much off the rockwork. I have two clownfish. I have a designer clownfish and a regular Oscillarius clownfish.
Mm-hmm.
Might be everything.
And you have some
Nice.
shrimp. So I've seen shrimp in there.
Yeah. I have a cleaner shrimp and any blood shrimp. They can irritate your corals when you're trying to feed the corals. So it's a kind of a love-hate relationship with them.
I like it.
Which saltwater fish that is big that you wish, if you could find it as a dwarf, that you would like to keep?
Well, I already have Dory, the blue hippo tang, and she can get up to like 12 inches in the wild. It's probably the largest fish that I'm aware of. And she grows super fast too. Like I got that fish, she was probably this small about a year and a half ago, and she's already like that big. So she outcompetes the speed of the other fish.
No, but what I'm saying is the biggest fish that you would like to have, but letting it be like a dwarf, a small fish. Without, it won't grow no more, and you would like to have that in your tank, like a whole bunch of them.
I would love to have a adult-sized blonde naso tang, but obviously smaller. Like fully matured blonde nasos are usually at least this big before they have like beautiful streamers and big puffy lips. But I don't think I have the room for that size fish in my tank. So it'd be nice to have. I've tried them in my tank. They're very. The moment I put them in, they just stop eating. They won't even eat actually. The moment.
Serious question, lady. Have you been to Florida?
I have many times, and I plan on going again in April.
Nice.
Hey, Jason, you should have been here earlier. Just saying. What is Lady Aquatica's current favorite setup?
Like another reefer setup, or can we?
Ooh,
Like what? What does that mean?
Go ahead. Since you opened the box, go ahead. It sounds like you have one. So whose tank is your favorite right now?
Actually, one of the previous commenters mentioned Reef Dudes. He has a really nice sump setup. I like his equipment, and he does some really great videos on that. I would probably, off the top of my head, go with that Reef Dude. What's his name again? Reef Dudes.
Woo! Super sticker, y'all!
We got Fire's got his first super chat sticker.
HD Canteen! Hey, bro. Thank you. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but hey, since you helped me out, go help Lady Aquatica out. She has the best saltwater setup in the world. Actually, Lady Aquatica, if you don't know, you don't know, HD Canteen is my younger brother.
Can you say that again?
HD Canteen is my younger brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He also has fish as well, aquariums. But yeah. Well, thank you, brother. Hey, Alex, welcome.
Alex Carnelli. Oh, hey, Vibes. I'm going to go see Alex Carnelli tomorrow. I'm getting a fish from him to put in here.
What is it?
A pike.
Nice! You!
But those colors are amazing. And especially with these two Oscars, the way the colors are popping out. Oh, wait a minute. Before I continue. Vibes. Beep, 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 beep. You got another super chat. Beep, beep, beep.
Thanks, Sam.
Whoa.
You're awesome. Thanks, everyone.
I love his name. Why are we always yelling?
Yeah. And by the way, he is the best mod around, y'all. So, hey, for those coming in and you do live streams, make sure that Wei or Sam, or while we're all yelling, is one of your mods. He's awesome. Thanks, bro.
And guys, one thing I just got to say real quick, and I apologize about YouTube for that 24-hour live stream that I did. It's still frozen. They still haven't released it. I sent them the email. They haven't emailed me back. And I don't know, there's some people that want to watch it, but I understand it's the way YouTube is, but it's okay. I respect them. We just got to let it be. But I know some people don't want to sit there and watch 24 hours of Garcia yapping away for 24 hours. But it was
That is a long time.
and it was for a great cause, and we did it. We accomplished it. But if you still want to donate to Fishy Biz,
Yeah.
wait, just drop Fishy Biz links. And whoever wants to donate to Fishy Biz, we could help him out. He's a great teacher, a great friend. He's doing a lot of things for these kids, teaching them and helping them also to get those getting those turkeys for Thanksgiving and getting those Christmas hams for Christmas. So let's help him out. He's a great guy.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I understand, Fishy Biz is planning to be at Aquachella as well in Daytona.
Yes, he is going to be there.
He's awesome. Hey, Shady Grady, welcome. I'm glad I caught your live stream. Me too. Welcome. Hey, Sam. I'm not giving you a big head. I'm just telling you, I'm being honest. You did a good job. Keep it up. And Missa, welcome.
Namisa. More than 4
Amy.
hours of Garcia at any given time. It's against ABS Aquatics.
Welcome.
And yes, guys, don't forget Garcia Aquatics, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And don't worry, Garcia Aquatics not gonna go over. Garcia's gonna do 1 hour.
Yeah.
But
God bless Drew and all who donated. Amen. Amen.
amen.
Hey, there you go, y'all. If you want to go fund me for Fishy Biz, Brother Drew, he's awesome. He is bringing the next generation into the hobby. This is a growing cause. It's help the brother out. This is not for him. This is for the kids, for the next generation. Hey, buddy, friend, keep awesome gardening. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Great meeting you this past week. Keep it up.
There's a question
Okay.
for Lady Aquatica. Have you ever considered freshwater fish?
I have, and I started with freshwater fish many years ago, but I'm too deep into the saltwater world right now.
Will you ever decide to have at least one freshwater tank or no?
No, this is already very time consuming. I don't think I can. Yeah.
Jimmy has a question for you. When is Lady's next video coming out?
I don't know. I was supposed to film something today, but I never got around to it.
What?
I wanted to do an unboxing of the Apex that I won at
Yeah.
but I've been wanting to do that for 2 weeks. So hopefully that will come up next, the Apex unboxing, and then I also had subscriber request, like a nice walkthrough of all the fish. So that's the next.
Nice.
So.
Hey, y'all, the reason you haven't been seeing content from her, I've been messing her schedule up. I'm sorry.
Well, the Reefapalooza also moved things around for me.
And there you go, y'all. There's her link. Go subscribe. Give her some love. We can do it. We can do it. We're a family. Come on.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
I'm seeing my number go up on YouTube, so it's working. So
Woo! Yay!
And Lady Aquatica, I'm one of them.
Oh, thank you, Garcia.
And what Sam said, look what Scale said. She puked in her mouth when you asked about fresh water.
That's good.
How can I say this? It's like people with fresh water, and then when they ask them, what do you think about saltwater tank? And they just like, no, I don't want to do that. It's too much. This.
Yeah.
And then you do the same question. You ask the same question to a saltwater person. You ever think about having a freshwater? No.
There are people who do both. I've definitely seen people on Instagram who are interested in both. But as I told you, the friend of mine who I was talking to, he would never set up a saltwater tank. So
Right.
But this will be
since you-
nice. But this will be nice. Freshwater, brackish, saltwater. All three different setups.
yeah. So yeah, some people actually cycle their tank with like brackish fish, like Molly.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've seen Molly sold at saltwater stores before.
Yeah, when I saw that, I
Yeah.
couldn't even believe that. So that I could see the mollies being in salt water. I couldn't even believe that at all.
Right.
I thought
Yeah,
it was just
actually-
like fresh.
I actually had mollies for a while in my saltwater tank. So, yeah.
Depths Unknown linked up with you, and Renee.
Nice.
And Renee just subscribe to you.
Thanks, Renee.
Guys, keep
but-
doing it. You guys are doing an awesome job. Keep doing it. Show all the
But-
support because you know everybody's going to return the same support to everybody else. Back and forth.
Yeah.
It's a cycle. Let's keep doing this.
There is a young lady I'm thinking off the top of my head that does freshwater and saltwater. And she's in the fish fam. Gina's Reef.
Oh, that's
I,
right.
I had her up. Yeah, she just came up this past Thursday as a guest. First time for her coming on mine. But she is awesome. She works at a saltwater fish store now. She does a great job.
Nice.
So, mods.
Look at that.
Look
Look at that. Keep
at
awesome.
that. Woohoo.
Thank you. ABS. Thank you. Hey,
Thank-
your numbers
we
are
can
gonna
do
look, it's going to look very beautiful, lady. Thank you, Aquatica. Your numbers are going to look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of supporters, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, Keep Austin Gardening is a young lady local to me. I see her at least once a month, if not more. She's more into ponds, but I'm trying to encourage her to go into aquariums and maybe saltwater. So,
Vino Vinowski, thank you for showing the support and the love. Wait, thank you for showing the support and the love. Shady, thank you
Shady,
for showing the support and the love. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can do this.
come on. Thank you. But before we head out, y'all, Lady Aquatica, do you have questions for us on panel?
I wanted to know how many people in the channel, like people watching, have saltwater tanks. And then my next question would be: is anyone considering getting one?
Good question. Hey, y'all, if you're in the chat and you have a saltwater tank, put one in the chat. Because Lady Aquatica wants to know. But since I'm the host, I'll start it off. I do have a saltwater tank. I had 3.
Three?
I had 3.
Okay.
But back in 2021, when we had the big freeze in Texas,
Yeah.
I lost 2 of them. And I have not gotten back to having 3. I still have 1 yet. I got corals in there. I got 3 Ocellaris clownfish, a blenny. It'd be a black tooth comb blenny. A Core Beauty angel. What else is in there? Some snails, miscellaneous. Most of these are the ones that survived the freeze. So
what exactly happened? You guys lost power for over a week, and
yeah,
you weren't able to heat the water, filter the water, all of that.
right.
Obviously.
We had snow on the ground for about, like 5 days. I know it don't sound much, but for Texas, that's a lot. Because prior to that,
You should not be getting snow where you're.
no, exactly. We shouldn't be. I agree. This is awesome. No, we had snow on the ground 5 days, and us Texans don't know how to drive in snow. So it was no going out anywhere. We were all stuck at home. Our goal was to at least to stay warm, nothing else. And everything else had to kind of sit. I lost like 50 fish in my freshwater setups, and then my 2 saltwater tanks that I lost. Yeah, so
You have a backup system set up now, like maybe some battery operated air pumps or something to help.
I do.
it
Yeah.
ever happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, myself, whenever power goes out for over an hour, I start considering generators and stuff like that because
Mhm.
I have a battery backup that turns on just the flow, but when it comes to friction, heat, and all of that, I do need more support.
Clam Mania, welcome. And you have
Yeah,
a
Clam
clam
Mania.
saltwater tank.
I don't recognize the channel. Is
John.
that a new one?
John's a friend of mine.
Oh, welcome! Woo!
He captive breeds clams. He's got an amazing collection of clams, so go check him out.
Okay.
Franklin, drop that link. Clam Mania, drop his link, and everybody, let's show the support and the love, like we always do with everybody else. We should do that.
There you go, y'all. This is
California,
linked to. Nice. Hey, I just subscribed to you, Clam Mania. Thank you.
hi Clammy.
I like it. I like it. ABS Aquatics. I'm too scared. Oh, come on. We gotta start somewhere.
Put it,
Hi,
Put it
little
this way.
Bruno.
I'm
Little
gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this simple. ABS, don't worry about it. I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna start off with a 40-gallon breeder, and I'm gonna put all the live rocks, get it cycled, get it ready. Even though I can't put my saltwater better in it, but I'll go with the clowns. I'm gonna start with that.
Vanotsky, future plan.
And also,
Shady Grady.
And also I saw that way saying knock knock, who's there? Noble who? No bell. So I just knocked. So that means, come on guys, hit that thumbs up and turn on those notification bells. Come on. And hit that like button and the share button. Come on. If you haven't become a member, go ahead while you're at it.
Thank you.
I like
Shady Gritty.
that last comment. Who's going to be the 800 subscriber?
No way, really?
We're almost there. We need one more subscriber.
Well, can't
Come on,
be me.
guys.
I've been
Come on
subscribed for
guys,
months.
we gotta hit it.
Come on, come on.
I feel
We
like
can do it.
everyone has subscribed. We need new people to join the chat.
Come on guys.
Hold on.
That's not going to help. Unsubscribe and
Oh,
resubscribe
no.
will not mean that I hit 800.
Jimmy,
Red laser.
you're the only one that could do it, Jimmy. Jimmy,
Red Laser.
Yeah,
Red
yeah,
Laser
yeah.
just did it.
Oh, I got
Nice.
some-
Woo! Hey, thanks everyone for helping out. We did it. We did it. I knew it. I knew we could do it. Yee! It's exciting.
Yes, wonderful. Thank
hey
you.
vibes.
What?
Now it looks like she's gonna give somebody, she's gonna give you or me or Skull a saltwater tank.
Me?
Ooh.
Just kidding.
Okay, back to the chat, y'all. I had one for many years, and I'm planning on starting another one soon. I hope. Nice. And Missa, no saltwater yet. I'm slowly gathering what I need to start one, but still deciding what direction to go. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Amissa, subscribe to Lady Aquatica, and you'll definitely learn a lot.
Any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer everyone.
Yeah, she does. She is very awesome answering. She's on it. She's good.
I had a guy yesterday ask me for the measurements of the overflow box. I was like, all right, that's unique.
Nice. Oops. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I know it's your job, but okay. Hey, Sam, I'll step down. I'll return it back to you. It's your job. Whenever we need links, go for it.
Hey, wait, don't get mad. But sometimes you're not that quick enough. You're slipping.
Can
But
Lady Aquatica?
I still love you no matter what, Sam. I love you, wait.
Can Lady Aquatica simplify salt aquarium hobby?
I saw the reply in the chat. The answer was no.
I know.
There are ways to complicate it. That's what I'll have to say. There are lots of videos on YouTube that show you how to run a pretty simple setup. I would say, yeah, there's more complicated ways, like equipment that you don't necessarily need. CO2 scrubbers. I know you guys probably run CO2 more in freshwater, but I know some people do it also in saltwater. It's an equipment I don't use. I've never used it, and I think my tank is doing just fine without it. So there's definitely equipment that I think overcomplicates the hobby.
Hey, lady, would you keep a micro reef tank from PNW Custom?
Am I getting it for free? Because I'll take it.
Ooh, hey, there you go, Sam. Encourage PNW Custom to send one to Aquatica.
I've never done a micro reef. I think that's a pretty big challenge. It would have to be easier to keep corals, but yeah, I would consider.
What are those, like a half a gallon?
They're really small. I actually saw one at Reef.
Yeah.
It was like this tiny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm guessing PNW is probably there, right? Reefapalooza. I don't know.
Maybe.
I guess I need to ask them.
Grant and Shelby have one that they have set up as a reef.
Right? Okay. What was the other question you asked us, Lady Aquatica? You asked us 2 questions about if any of us have saltwater tanks.
I think we would. Yeah, I just want to know how many people in the chat have
Okay.
saltwater tanks, and if anyone's considering getting one. Have I convinced anyone here today?
Good question. Have you? Let's see. I haven't seen one yet. But y'all, but before we head out, I mean, there's a lot more we could talk about, but we got to cut this off. You know. Hey, Skull, before we head out, what do you got to say to the fish fam?
Same as I always say, take care of your family, love your family, keep them close to you.
Thank you. How about you, Garcia?
Well, before I say my thing, Scales saying use code Scales to get 15% off on your whole order at PNW Custom. So don't forget to check that out. And also, I want to say is thank you for everybody showing up, showing the support and all the love. Skull, like always, it's great to see you. Vibes, Lady Aquatica, it's a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for being here, and moderators, and thank you for dropping all those links and everything. And guys, feed your fish, take care of your fish, do your water changes, and also stay salty.
Whoa.
Yee-hoo! I like that, Garcia. That was sweet. How about you, Lady Aquatica?
Well, this was an experience for me. Thank you so much for having me, guys. It's been great. And for anyone who's joining late, this is my first live stream ever. So thanks for all the amazing support. And can't believe we got as many people added to the YouTube channel. So thanks, bye.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for being here. If you made it this far in the replay, put in the comments replay Team 6. You know, just for interest for those watching later, they see this person is dedicated to the channel, so keep doing it. Thanks, Lady Aquatica, for coming on. It's a pleasure meeting him on the camera. Not in person yet, but it'll come. Thanks, Scar, great mod, great host. And Garcia, thanks for stopping by. Thanks everyone for being here. If you made it this far in the live stream, thank you. Thanks to all the subscribers that have subscribed to Lady Aquatica tonight. I knew you could do it. Keep it up. And those of us on panel, stay up here until after. Okay. I'll see you backstage.
Guys, and
Okay.
one more thing, guys. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead. And if you haven't hit that join button, become a member, go ahead, because you never know. And Lady Aquatica is going to be dropping a video soon. I just say soon, but it could take a little longer, but you never know. So turn on that notification bell and turn it all into all. That way you can know when you're going to be notified when Lady Aquatica is going to drop a video. Skull, you don't know already if he's going to drop it or not, but just turn it on. You never know. Guys, it's always a pleasure to see everybody coming and hanging out with everybody here on the panel and being in the chat, chatting away. You guys are really awesome. I love you all, and thank you all for the wonderful support you're giving us. And especially, we turn it back to you.
Thank you. Thanks again. Don't forget, stay salty.